Hello you lot, how's it going? I hope you're all right. Now, I just want to sort of explain a few things because it would appear that some of you are a little bit like, you seem to care quite a lot about, you know, the background in the videos and what's going on, and you know, because so I thought I'll just have a little chat with you. This video is going to be all talking, a lot of waffling, so if you don't like that, just watch it all and then leave a comment complaining about the amount of talking, and we'll all be good because just love comments, eh? Why not? Right, how are you lot? So this is just, it's all fun and games, by the way. It's all fun and games. Leave all the comments you like, it's all good. But you know, I thought let's have a chat, see what's going on. I feel you told me to have a tidy up. Try having a clean up and putting things where they belong. That way you should know where stuff is. It looks like a right tip in there. Anyway, just doing more videos will start losing your channel. You do have a few followers and it would be the shame to lose us. We would love watching you. We do learn stuff from time to time. Always the best from us all. Oh man, the channel's going to be lost. Oh, what am I going to do? Going to have to quit and go and have barbecues every day. Now, so what's going on, you lot? Someone called me a tramp as well, which was fantastic. I enjoyed that one. Now, what's going on? Behind me here is what is going to be, well, it's taken a long time. That's going to be like the wall of shelves. I had two different sheds. I had this garage where I kept stuff, and I had another shed where a lot of stuff was in. And over to my left was shelves, you know, like the metal shelves. Put that up there, I've got a mud guard up there. You know, like the metal shelves you get. They're like a metal frame, aren't they, with a wooden thing. That was over there, and I had loads of stuff on, but I gave them to my dad, and the plan was to have that side of the bench on and everything on the shelves. And I had another shed that I had loads of stuff in. I had lawnmowers, I had them toolboxes, I had the bike and everything in. But then when we had a storm, the wind ripped off the roof, and so I had to take everything out because the rain was coming in, everything was going to get wet and rusty. Anyway, that's why that's all load of shit over there. I've been in the middle now for about a year. It's taken me a long time to do it, just because of what's going on at the moment. I didn't obviously intend to be spending this long tidying up and doing everything, but it's just the way it is, you know. I've got a family, got kids, and out here, RC cars, making YouTube videos is purely a hobby, something that I do when I get a little bit of free time. Might not seem like it to you lot because the videos and the channel isn't about my life, it's about anything that I fancy filming, RC wise or whatever like that, you know. If I wanted it to be about my life, I'd be filming indoors, I'd be filming everything, I'd be doing one of them vlog things every day, but it ain't about that. So it just takes a lot of time. I'm not particularly fussed on making shelves as quickly as possible. So the plan is that that's all going to be shelves up behind there. Look, it's not only this ain't focusing very well, this camera, is it? Because I haven't used the other one, run out of battery because I filmed another video this morning. Let's move just a little bit. So this wall here, which is all wooden, the plan is to have that as shelves, right? And those RC cars you see down there, they're going to be on those shelves, okay? That's the plan, and they're going to go all the way along over there. This was a new cabinet that I bought because there used to be more shelving units here, but I didn't like them. So the plan is I bought this cabinet to store stuff in, that cabinet down there as well. The cars are going to go on shelves above it, a bit like what I've got over here. Okay, it's going to be a similar sort of thing, but a better quality because I made those shelves quickly because I've just fancied making some shelves. It's going to be a better thing all the way over there, and it's going to go around, and that's what that's going to be like. The reason why we've got all this stuff all over the floor everywhere is because I'm in the middle of having a tidy up. That's the way it is there, my friends. Moving stuff around, like I say, I had to move stuff. Look at my hair, look, I need a bloody haircut. I had to move stuff from one shed to the other. It's just being stored in here. It's not ideal, it ain't good. That's why I've got all this roofing felt, because I've just had to redo the roofs. I've got this, that's my leftover felt. I've got one more brand new roll still under there. See, look, I've got bike I've had to store in here because everything, well, the shed, the storm ripped the roof off, obviously I can't leave stuff in there, so I've put a new roof. I've got a new roof. I put a new wood roof on there. I've got felt ready to go on it. I've done the felt in this garage. I don't know whether you can see through that gap there, but there you can probably see a crack and all that. When we had a storm, it also ripped a lot of the roof off. Hopefully you can see that. This isn't the best ideal camera. Hopefully you can see where it's all leaking through over there. I'm going to leave that as it is. It seems fairly sturdy. I've just put new felt on the roof. I mean, hopefully the roof itself is going to be alright. But I had a few extra things. You know, obviously I didn't intend on that roof being ripped off in that storm. I can't remember what the storm was called. It was one of the big ones we had in England not recently. Actually, it was last year, before the coronavirus. In this, just one of the summer storms or whatever it was. Anyway, it's taken a long while to do the roof. So that was an extra thing I had to do, which meant buying wood and everything for the shelves got pushed behind. And yeah, but I ain't bothered. I really ain't bothered. Why would I be bothered about that? So it's just the way things are. And the way that I tend to do things when I'm cleaning things up or making things, moving things around, I move everything to one corner of a room. I bet some of you can relate to this. I move everything to one corner of the room, and then I work on that corner that I've cleared, sort all that out, then I gradually bring stuff over. And I've just been doing it over time. I've just been taking my time. There's absolutely no rush at all on doing this whatsoever. It's just, you know, you take your time, don't you? There's no rush. Every little spare bit of money I get I put away. Like, it took me a while to save up for that felt, because can't just go and buy something like that, because I've got family and kids and a wife to pay for. You know, they come first. So gradually put money away, and I had to buy the felt. So the money I was going to spend on the wood to make the shelves and the brackets and everything got spent on the felt. So that's the way it is. And to be honest, I'll tell you a little thing. I like it a bit of a mess in here. I think it brings character to the videos. But a lot of you, well, at the end of the day, you write me a comment on it. That's a positive, right? I said to you I lost my LiPo batteries. Of course I didn't lose my LiPo battery. Why would I just, you know, lose a LiPo battery? Here's my LiPos. There's one in there, and there's the ones for the drone. I can't really open it with one hand. We'll get there, we'll get there. There we go. There's my LiPo. That's for the engine heater. So, of course I didn't lose a LiPo battery. I said to you lot that I'd lost it for a laugh. So you lot would be like, what the fuck? How can he lose a fucking LiPo battery? What a cock. And it worked, didn't it? On a serious note, these shells, a few people actually have said, oh, just fucking buy it, stop being cheap, just buy a shell. $43 plus $50 shipping, is just get it because it's better than having that shit one. Well, at the end of the day, no shell is worth bloody that much. I'd never pay more in postage than I would for an actual item. And also, put on top of that extra 50, alright, if it was £43 plus £5 postage or something like that, yeah, I might consider it. You know, I save up for it and consider it. But the fact that it's 43 plus 50, that $50 postage, or $53, whatever it was, postage, is completely gone. That's like a hole, that's like a money hole. It's useless, worthless. I mean, yeah, it's getting the shell to me, but it's not getting nothing for it, are you? So I could never spend that much on postage, you know. For example, as you would do with kids, because that's what you have kids for, is to look after them. I've just had to spend, or I say had to, I have just spent £76 on new shoes for my kids. That is money well spent. Money spent on a shell for an RC car is not money well spent, unless you've got it free. Yeah? Some people have got to realise that there's a lot more important things in this world than hobbies, I'm afraid. if you've got this far in the video, and you've realised that it's all in good humour, and I'm not, you know, I'm taking the piss in a way, but in a humorous way. I think a lot of you have got the same humour. You've all got the same humour as me. I think a lot of you have anyway. Some of you are a bit serious, but you know, everyone's different, ain't they? You know, I love everyone for who they are. But no, in all honesty, you know, I like organisation, and I love things being clean and tidy. Even the missus, my wife, bless her, she's always going on at me, you know, will you stop cleaning things and just sit down and watch the TV, because I get in from work and I clean things. When it comes to being in here, I kind of make a mess while I'm tidying, if that makes sense, and it just happens over a long period of time. You know, I haven't had a lot of time. If I had been off of work during this coronavirus thing, I dare say I would have been out. But I've carried on working because I'm, you know, the job I do hasn't stopped. You know, they're still taking landfill. They're still taking material into landfill. So I still have to. For those of you who don't know, I drive a bulldozer on a landfill site. So I just carry on. You know, I haven't stopped at all. So life's been as normal, and you go to work. And you get in, you have some dinner, have a wash, and then it's pretty much bedtime. And then you wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, go and do it again, you know. And the weekends I don't get I want to spend them with my family, so I don't really get to spend any time out here doing hobbies. Obviously for these videos, it looks like all I'm doing is hobbies, but you only get to see a 10-minute snippet of what I've been doing, don't you? Well, it's more than 10 minutes because I edit things together, but you know what I'm saying. So, yeah, man. Thanks for all your comments and all your advice and everything like that. But we'll get there. I don't think it's probably not as bad as it looks. Although I do try to make it look bad, because that's the point of my videos. I've got a sense of humour. You know, I want people to go, fucking hell, it's a fucking tip. But, not necessarily the comments that I've had on these videos. Yeah, I've had quite a lot of DMs, direct messages, and some of you lot, I think you're taking it a bit serious. If you've commented on just the video, I ain't aiming it at you. If you've sent me a DM on either Twitter or Instagram, and you know it's been about telling me to do things properly or whatever, then pretty much that's you what sparked this video. But otherwise, nah, it's all in good humour, you lot. I think we'll get there eventually. What can you do? If the channel goes downhill, the channel goes downhill. It's only YouTube. I don't get anything out of it. I don't get nothing out of this. I know the videos are monetised, but I literally get a few pence. I don't get nothing big out of this. If I did, I certainly wouldn't be in a little garage like this, and I certainly wouldn't be, you know, living where I'm living, and I certainly wouldn't only have the RC cars I've got. The only reason I've got them is because I've saved up a lot to be able to get them, you know. I mean, there's a will, there's a way. You can get something if you really want it. So I hope you you know, continue to enjoy your lives, and eventually at some point I will have some big shelves going along here, and I'll use a camera that focuses a bit better and it's a bit better quality, because I say my other one's on charge, and I'll have them up on the shelves, and it'll just be a bit of a better workstation, a bit of a better place to have everything. But I don't know how long it's going to take, because it's not a priority of mine, I'm afraid. There's things that are much more a priority to spend money on than hobbies. Hobbies to me mean nothing. A bit like friends. Don't need friends, don't need hobbies. I'll catch you later, you lot. All the best.